Welcome back to the manuscript. Episode 6, fellas. We rolling. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Turn on that notification. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Today's episode is, how open are you with your mate?
How open are you with your mate?
Yes.
Or how open are you willing to be with your mate?
Facts. I'm Cameron Cottrell.
Jay Sims.
Black Magic.
AJ Miller.
You already know, cuz. Dismantle.
Y'all can start that off.
Why we gotta start it off?
They can start that off.
Now we definitely need to hear from you.
Yeah.
Right.
Since we gotta. What's your opinion?
So ask the question again.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
How vulnerable
How-
are you willing to be with your mate, or the person that you,
Or how open are you willing to be with your mate?
right, with
You
the
know,
person that you kicking it with, or whatever?
open with
that's a wide range. It ain't just
what?
Whatever you
What
mean.
you mean?
Your feelings.
Right.
Your deepest feelings. Your
Your feelings, what y'all talk about.
How
you
much
know?
are you willing to share
Your
with that
skeletons
person?
in your closet.
Right.
Like,
Right, you
The
gonna
one
open up
time
the whole
when we
door
went to
to the
Jamaica?
skeleton closet, or you only gonna just crack it and let the skeleton tooth fall out?
This too much for him.
Yeah, this is too much, bro.
I mean, hey, we talking honesty here, bro.
How open am I?
How open are you? Yeah.
Right. I mean, yeah.
So
Okay, here we
let's
go.
see. What? So right now in my life, how open am I with the person?
Or are you willing to be with that person, even if you ain't that open with that person?
Actually,
now?
so I talked to Lava. When I first met her, we was both single.
Okay.
And we was like real open. Like she knew I was talking whoever I was talking to at the time. She was whatever she was doing. And we had that open line of communication though, because we had to have understanding that that's what it was.
Right.
Since that's we chose to deal with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So her, I mean, I guess it depends on the person I'm talking to, how open I'm gonna be. Because some people, I think, some people you deal with, you ain't gonna feel comfortable enough to be like, oh, I can just tell this person anything.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
if whoever you dealing with is making you feel that comfortable enough, I think you will. You know, as a man, I would be pretty open with everything. Like I'd be like, well, like right now in my life, I could tell her like, yeah, this little chick tried to talk to me, like, and it don't be a problem, like,
right.
you know.
But that's doing who you is.
It's who you
I
really
can't
love.
say that. Everybody can't do that.
Yeah,
Everybody can't
right.
say this chick holly. No, that's something you gotta brush that chick to the side and be like, I'm fucking with somebody. You just keep that to yourself.
I can't. No, no. I'm not saying that's somebody I'm fucking with. I'm just saying like if we go out somewhere and it's somebody who I used to deal with, or like somebody who tried to slide on me or something, like I gotta be able to have that communication with you, because otherwise I gotta hide. It's like a secret I'm hiding from you. Like I can't tell you because you're gonna be tripping. So this is a tough one, bro.
Okay, no, I'm gonna follow up. I'm gonna follow up with you, bro. I'm gonna follow up with you. Okay, when you just said that, like past relationships, I'll tell my wife about. I talk to this person, that person, just in case you run across these people. You'll know why certain people act a certain way, and it happened. When she was pregnant with my son, bro, we was at the hospital with a chick I used to kick it with that was pregnant. So I'm like, hey, just let you know that ain't mine. But that's somebody who I used to kick it with.
Yeah.
So it was like, she was like, all right. Then there would be a couple times shit was crazy. We'd be at the movies. The chick checking our ticket was somebody who I used to kick it with. So she already, bro, what?
The whole city.
Bro,
Grocery store workers.
it wasn't that. It was another time we was somewhere. We was out at the mall somewhere, and a chick walked past. And females know. She looked at me a certain way, and she like, why she look at that? That's somebody you was to kick it with. It was before you, and don't catch no attitude or none of that. But like when he said you with that person now, and somebody cut into me, I'm gonna just shut that person down. I'm not finna say, oh, I was out such and such. Somebody try to. I'm not that open. I'm gonna just shut that person down. Hey, I'm married. This, that, and the third, because I don't need that. Her thinking in the back of her mind,
so
well, what if? Oh, so you must have been messing with such because you did get home late.
So
No.
Is it gonna be worse if you don't tell her and she find out, like.
But there's nothing to find out if we never do nothing. How's she gonna find out?
Find out like, oh, like she can find out like.
But how?
Things that can happen and she be like, oh.
But if I never do nothing with that person, there's no way you can find out.
I mean, talk about it. She did something with it. You know, some people have a problem like just because somebody got interest in you, like.
I see what you're saying.
I see what you're saying, but if I shoot it down, but if the person that cut it,
you wouldn't be wrong. You would be totally right for doing that, but you couldn't be open enough to tell your significant other or whoever that, oh, she tried to holler at me, you know.
no, everybody dates somebody. Everybody got somebody that's different. I know my spouse, so I ain't finna because if I say that, then that's gonna open up a can of worms that I ain't even trying to deal with, and I ain't even did nothing with the person.
So basically, that's
for no reason. No, I'm not doing this. Let that go. Huh?
That's basically ruining her peace.
Right. If I'm telling you, that's ruining the peace in the house. Right. I'm not. If we haven't done anything, why I'm finna tell you? Nah, I'm not finna say. I'm not even finna offer.
You bring into light a situation
that ain't even no fire, no flame to it.
Right. So it's pointless.
That's like your girl telling you every single time a nigga try to holler.
Right. Man, don't tell me that shit.
It's gonna bother you so much after like. Why are these people always trying to holler at you?
Why are you out here getting hollered at every
Right.
It gotta be she doing it.
But if she
y'all know how.
I know how it is, but
you know how niggas, or not even niggas, just guys. You know
but telling you,
yeah, they be on some savage shit, my boy. Yeah.
But to tell it every single time it happens. But to tell it every single time it happens. Every single time?
Man, actually, I probably look at it as a compliment.
It is.
Like, cause ain't nobody trying to holler at your chick. That mean
you might have a knife fighter, bro. You might want to.
I mean,
no, I'm not saying every single time, but I'm just giving an example. Like, if y'all go out somewhere and it's somebody there, there's somebody that's trying to talk to you, and it's you just leaving it dead.
You mean why I'm there with my person?
You there with your wife, your girlfriend, whatever, and there's somebody there that you know be trying to holler at you.
Is he trying to holler at me that day?
Right, in front of my...
Probably gonna...
Then I'm fronting that bitch.
Yeah.
I'm fronting that bitch.
But
my woman, nigga?
Yeah.
You don't disrespect my woman? You crazy as fuck?
No, I'm not saying she trying to holler at you.
She like, excuse me, bitch.
But no,
how you doing, bitch?
No, I get what he's saying. If she cut into you before and you in the room, I'm not gonna address you.
No, you're irrelevant. Because if I address you, that means I'm giving you relevance.
Yeah.
Bitch, you're not relevant. No,
now, if that person came to me on cordial, hey, Cam, I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up? And keep it pushing. Now, me and my wife in front of the red carpet taking pictures.
So is that leaving your other person in the dark about stuff?
Yes.
But that's to keep the peace.
Sometimes
because there's nothing going on.
I always say,
I think it's irrelevant, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
But your chick don't know.
Like
No, she not.
You just said your chick be knowing.
No, I did not. How she? You said it a minute ago. I said she was.
We wanted to
No, I
Women
said
know.
if it was exes,
They be knowing.
I'd tell her. I'm saying, but you right on that part. Yeah, they'll know.
That's what I'm saying. If the
If
girl
something
don't like,
going on, yeah,
hey,
they will.
Cam, you know what I'm saying? You know, girls got a certain kind of je ne sais quoi.
But I ain't finna say she tried to cut into me. I'm not finna
Your
bring it
girl
out.
don't know already.
Well, you can assume
But she gonna ask you about it later, like, who was that bitch?
All right,
and you
so
gonna be
Somebody,
like,
I'll be like, you're right.
So how
It was nothing to
that
it.
just happened to me. Me and Lava went to a bar, and two chicks came with my homeboy. And I knew one of them. You know, she liked me. I never did nothing with her. Nothing like that. Like,
Right.
We might have exchanged numbers, but it never like I ain't never had sex with her, nothing like that.
Right.
We ain't never date. And I was literally not doing nothing. Like I'm there with her. I'm just chilling. I ain't paying no attention. And she was like, "What you just talking to her?" I'm like,
God damn.
A woman's intuition.
I didn't even used to talk to her. I just,
You just knew.
Them atlas was tingling,
I'm
boy.
like, God damn.
A woman's
So,
intuition.
now that-
They
see, now
tricks.
so-
They
They
know.
pick up on shit.
Chicks will upload information to the
satellite.
to piss your bitch off out, and your chick gonna download that shit like
Yeah.
somebody here fuck my man. And
So she said something while we was in the bar. I was just blew it off. When we got in the car, I just was like, all right, yeah, such and such happened or whatever. Like nothing like sexually happened, but I just told her like, yeah, she was like me, whatever. It was some kind of attraction.
That's his shit. That's all that's going on.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I mean, I can be open with that. Like, because I don't want her to be like her intuition intuition was telling
Yeah,
her, and
man.
I'm just like, man, you wrong,
Well,
you wrong.
my
All right,
thing is,
I didn't do nothing. But
like, I'm a real vocal person in general anyway. Like, I don't know, I shit be falling in my head, that should be like, bloop, I'd be like, yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, but I have dealt with jealous ass girls before, you know what I'm saying, who like, I can't do shit. I can't blink at a bitch. You know what I'm saying? When I hear like, oh, you a blinky ass nigga today, huh? Like, damn. But, however, man, it's like, all right, yo, fucking blinky ass nigga. God damn.
There's something in my eyes.
Oh, shit, I can't blink, bitch. But, like, I'm the kind of guy, man, because actually all of us, you know what I'm saying, like, what we do, you know, we're in the public eye a lot, you know, movies and poetry shows and erotic shows and da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, in order to be with me, you gotta be able to understand, like, it's always gonna be someone that's gonna be blinky. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not blinking. I'm not blinking back. You know what I'm saying?
She blink, I just stand off in another direction.
No, like, I look a bitch in the face while she blinking.
So what about the reverse of that?
If my chick was in my lifestyle,
Not even in the lifestyle. Even if she's I'm sure y'all not gonna deal with no unattractive woman.
Right.
So what if you got a very attractive woman? Can you deal with?
Guys hollering at her?
Yeah.
I know my limits. I know I can't, like, I can't say I can't, but I know I'm not really interested in, you know what I'm saying, she had a big ass fat booty and, you know what I'm saying, big ass titties all out, she all out, and she always gotta wear a catsuit everywhere she go,
Right.
You know what I'm saying, like, always gotta have the 8-inch lashes on, That ain't my kind of girl, you know what I'm saying, so I like women who are like, who are just naturally beautiful, you know what I'm saying, but like, you know what I mean, like you ain't gotta go out every time you walk out the door, you gotta have a face full of makeup on and your titties pushed to the moon. You know what I'm saying? Like we
sitting up to the
maybe you just going to the grocery store to grab some chicken real quick. Like, what the fuck is all this for? Now that's what made me think like, that's and I ain't gonna lie, that'll make me feel like
you finna meet Johnny on the way to the damn grocery store or at the grocery.
I'm not feeling your like, I know a lot of women is gonna disagree with this statement, and I do care, but I don't give a fuck. Like, I think that any woman that for me personally that got I can't let you see me without my face full of makeup. I can't let you see me without da. You insecure as fuck. And I can't date a woman that's insecure as fuck because the shit that I do for a living.
How you know they just don't like looking their best?
They can. That's perfectly fine. But I said for me, it looks like insecurity to me. And if you're not insecure sisters out there, I'm not attacking you at all.
What you doing?
You just not my woman. You know what I'm saying? That's not attacking.
That's what you doing. You say you're not attacking.
I'm not attacking. You asked my opinion, and for me, I can't be with a woman like that because
why you gotta get beautiful every single damn time? Just throw some shit on them.
Well, you beautiful. You beautiful without the right. You every single time.
What if she doing that for you?
Then why I'm at the grocery store? Am I the goddamn grocery store?
But she want to look like that every day, so when you see her, you.
But once again, that's not my kind of woman.
I'm just being devil's advocate.
That's not the kind of, and I'm being the angel's honest. That's not my kind of woman. That's not my kind of woman. I can't deal with that. I can't. If we can't wake up, and if I can't wake up next to you, and you got a book in your eye, you know, so your breath smell like battery acid, and she done farted on me 4 times a night, and I can't still look at you and be like, God damn, baby, like, you fine motherfucker. Then honestly, you ain't a fine motherfucker to me.
We ain't heard these two brothers here.
Yeah, what's up, big fella?
We know you smooth talking motherfuckers here.
Let me tell you how it is. Let me sip my wine first.
What's your answer? Not y'all bouncing it back and forth. What's cracking?
I mean, I don't mind being open with my wife.
Okay.
I mean, shit. We got married, and we supposed to die together. So why not be open with it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. But I guess it is a limit with certain shit, you know, just to protect each other.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, she don't want to hear me telling her, oh, this girl tried to holler at me. I don't want to hear her say the same thing over and over again. There's some things you do have to protect each other's peace at the end of the day. But I'm willing to be open with it. Shit. Now the baton goes back to
I mean, it's gotta be y'all two the most smoothest talking motherfuckers.
Man, what?
He over here like, yeah, girl, you know if I love you.
These two need a mic.
And then he come on all smooth and shit like, yeah, baby, you know. Yeah, these two, like, I'm the loud motherfucker, the loud,
I be loud too,
nigga.
shit.
You the secondary loud obnoxious nigga. He like in between cool and loud. And then these two come in like, yeah, nigga, you know. Turn the mic up to hear me, nigga, because I'm cool as shit. It's a balance like a motherfucker. Anyway,
He's
go
two
ahead.
on one side, y'all on one side, I'm right in the
And if
middle.
y'all notice this, I don't like the way they set up. Why go dark light? I ain't feeling this shit, cuz.
The energy did it. The
No, next time
chemistry.
I'm sitting on the end.
It's the
Shit.
chemistry.
Right.
Fuck.
We do something like this every time.
Yeah, man.
It's
Fuck
a
that.
habit.
Me switching next time, Nate Jay. I want the camera to get my good side. All right. My bad, Jay. Go ahead, man.
What's up? Now you gotta get that long laugh and sit. Watch. So what's your take on it, brother? What's your take, bro?
My thing is,
See? I told you. All right.
I'm adding all this shit.
Nigga, know you ain't talking.
Oh,
Y'all them two
man.
smoothest motherfuckers, man.
listen,
Very
man.
white.
However comfortable you is with your person is how comfortable you is with your person. I feel like don't bring no unnecessary drama. Like, oh yeah, I went to a movie premiere. 5 women tried to holler at me. I'm gonna go back and tell the person who I'm with. Absolutely not. That's irrelevant information. Me telling you how your day went, how my day went, and all of that. Cool. Me sharing how I feel about you, how I feel about what happened out in the world today, while at the same token making sure I do what I talked about in another episode, and protecting your feelings.
Yeah,
For sure.
protecting your
You
peace.
see what I'm saying?
Now I will
Because
tell you,
you in care of somebody else's.
if
well-being.
an innocent thing
Yeah.
happened while she trying to holler at me, like this bitch trying to holler at me and tripped and bust her motherfucking lip.
That's what I'm saying.
You gonna roll like a motherfucker.
Baby, let me tell you, this girl was trying to holler at me, and she had on these heels, and the heel wasn't quite healing, and she had a pop on it, and down goes Frazier. I was laughing my ass off. We gonna laugh about that shit, right? You see what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, I'm be like, babe, I opened the door for this chick. She didn't say thank you. I threw the door in the back of her motherfucking heel.
So
Yeah.
So, okay, I get it. Y'all don't want to know. Obviously,
Every
nobody
detail.
want to know every time a
Absolutely.
nigga try to holler at they woman.
Right.
So when do
And
y'all
then
do want to know?
here's the other thing.
When it worked. I want to know then, nigga.
For those gentlemen out there, whatever, it's certain things that you gonna be like, well, look, it's best that you don't know.
Yeah.
Because if I get caught up in some shit, they come asking you, pressing you for information, you
don't
fold.
Yeah, you don't even want
Now I'm
that
screwed
pressure on
and you screwed. So it's better that you just don't know certain things. I don't need to bring to light. And that goes for women too, because you already know. Some women ain't gonna tell you everything.
Hell no.
Absolutely not.
99.6% of women ain't gonna tell you
Shit,
everything.
99.8.
Love my
Let's go
beautiful
into
black
that
queens.
99.966.
We know how it go.
And they quick to lie about some shit too.
And they better at
Make
it than
up
we
some
are.
shit.
I don't want to know about every
I don't.
Yeah,
time,
I
but
don't
there's
know.
certain
Yeah.
instances when I do want to know.
Fuck yeah. If I ask, I want to know.
If I ask, I want to know. If this nigga,
I ain't
know
gonna
me,
ask.
I want to
Don't
know.
ask.
And if this nigga know me,
I want to know.
I need to know. I gotta watch a snake in the motherfucking
Yeah,
grass.
that part on that
If
side.
he's-
If he don't know me, but you know we gotta be around him in some kind of capacity.
Then you need to
I
let me
need
know.
to
I
know.
wanna know.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't have me sitting here with
Looking
don't
like
have
another
you
boo-boo in the
sit-
fool.
yeah,
Yeah,
don't have
yeah,
me sit
facts,
niggas stupid.
facts.
I'm gonna get madder. I'm gonna get more mad than anything. Like in that situation, I mean, if I'm around that situation and you didn't put me on game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, how
you looking silly,
how the
looking
fuck am I
stupid.
supposed
You
to
left
protect
me with
you?
my defenses down.
Yeah, and as a man, like I'm a natural protector. You know what I mean? So when I walk into a building, I'm looking at every motherfucker in there. I'm watching where the exit's at. I already sized up every nigga. By the time I walk to the back of the, I've seen every nigga in there and know who look like they can handle themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how my buying works every fucking where I go. And people like that sounds hard. No, it's not. It's natural.
No.
My dad put that in me. So my point is, like when I feel like I'm left in the dark about something like that, oh yeah, baby, like we need to have a talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that ain't gonna work.
And like what Black was saying about knowing this, knowing that. Me personally, if I ask you, it's because I already know. I just want to see what you gonna say. Because in most cases, I done did like this. I done peeped the whole scene. I know you
Then they start
doing
doing,
some
they start
BS.
moving different too,
You see
doing
what I'm
different
saying?
shit.
You moving different.
Yep.
Things ain't lining up. So I asked you the question to see what your response is. Not because I'm missing the information, because I've been had the information. I've been sitting on it. But in most cases, I ain't got to worry about that.
So, back to being open and vulnerable, whatever the fuck that is.
It's
Would
important.
would y'all be open enough with y'all woman, vulnerable enough with y'all woman to cry in front of her?
I mean, shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I cried during Beauty and the Beast. Just
There it
bullshit.
is. No, I mean, like, listen.
No,
man,
the one time I have cried in front of my wife. The one time I cried in front of her is when my best friend got killed, and his wife called me and said Jay got killed on his motorcycle, and I had told him, I'm like, bro, you need to get rid of that bike, bro. Just get rid of the bike. Don't even fuck that motorcycle shit. So when we always, as a matter of fact, it was me, my wife, and the boys in the car together. And she called my phone first, but she must have had a new number. I didn't answer it, so she called my wife's phone. And my wife was like, what? And gave me the phone. And she was fucked up about it because our boys grew up from babies, and they're 11 now. So me and him grew up since we were 18. And when she told me over the phone what happened, yeah, I definitely was crying. Even the boys see me like, dang, daddy crying over his yeah, that's my best friend. That's my man, you know?
And I think that sometimes, man, in appropriate situations, it's important for your children to see you, be human.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I've learned a long time ago, I don't have my emotions from nobody that I love.
Yeah.
If I say I love you, I'm not hiding. I don't need to. For what? If I gotta have my feelings from you and how I really feel, whether it be happy, joy, whether it be sad and crying, you know what I'm saying? Like, so to answer the question, I got no problem crying in front of anybody I love.
Yeah.
Because if I feel like in that moment that this is a genuine moment for me to be genuine, I'm gonna be genuine. If you can't appreciate that, and if you think something else or down the line to come back and you feeling like I'm bringing this up and throwing your face on, then fuck you for life.
Ain't nothing wrong with a man crying. Ain't
Hell
nothing
no.
wrong with a man at all.
Ain't nothing
At all.
wrong with a man being honest about what he feels. Like if he just crying, a little crybaby ass bitch. Fuck that nigga.
But if it's some real emotional,
Yeah.
something going on, family member,
niggas do be
grandmother,
crying, niggas
mother,
out here just crying over stupid shit like,
Yeah.
man, motherfucking, okay, they fired me from work, and nigga, shut your bitch ass up and get to work, nigga. Get your hustle on, nigga. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel, but it's appropriate to be human though.
Yeah.
You okay with crying in front of your lady?
Yeah. Actually, I didn't lost my father, my grandfather, and my father-in-law back to back.
Yeah, I remember that.
Everybody seen me cry. So I mean, like he said, if you love somebody, why not be show them that you're human?
Right.
But we always try to have this wall up like we Superman. We human.
Yeah, man.
Would you?
I kryptonited my Superman a while ago, man. I got the blessing. I'm gonna call it a blessing. My grandfather passing when I was 17. Lesson is because he left me with a lesson. You know what I mean? That was the first time ever in my life that I just fucking bawled, like in public. Like I ain't give a fuck who saw, who heard, who felt. I ain't give a wet side of fuck. In that moment, like before that, I was so terrified of people judging me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look at this whole ass nigga. But it was more of an embrace. You know what I'm saying? Like even people who didn't know me, you know what I'm saying? They was like, damn. You know what I mean? And it's like this whole stigma that people believe, man, like men got to be a certain thing. Yeah, you do. But I think the most valuable thing a man can be is honest with himself and with the world. And, you know what I'm saying, particularly if you have children that's involved in a situation, because for me personally, I can't tell anybody out there how to raise y'all children. But what I can say is, man, that one of the most valuable things that I feel that you can ever give a child is the truth.
What about you?
Well, for me,
No.
I can't wait to hear his
I'm
answer.
snot.
Go ahead and let so he can answer.
I'm asking y'all.
He over here with that
I know
Michael
you
Jackson
asking
and that
us.
Michael Jordan crying.
You got to answer too.
You definitely gotta
I'm asking y'all.
It's on to you.
So for me, like, it take a lot for me to cry. Okay, dealing with the life that I done lived, a lot of shit I could deal with, and it just be like, okay, like death don't really fuck with me like how I fuck with some people, because I feel like, hey, we all gonna check out one day anyway, right? But when it comes to like certain people, checking out would greatly affect me. So I 100% feel AJ, 100% feel Cam Diaz, all y'all, right? But crying in front of somebody else, not really an issue for me. You see what I'm saying? It's more of a thing of, if I care about you enough to show that emotion, you gotta be somebody that I don't think is gonna be going anywhere anytime soon.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying? Like, whether it be a family member, a significant other, or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Like, but you catching me just crying on some humbug shit, like, oh, this nigga couldn't get tickets to the All-Star game.
Man, damn, man.
You know what I'm
Jay,
saying?
give me a hug,
And
nigga.
man, you could be like, oh, this nigga just stole my car and everything. You ain't gonna see me down bad. parent and all that shit.
So
what's your answer?
If it's not death, can y'all cry in front of y'all? Like if it's something else, like say for example, well y'all. So it's some married fellas. If y'all gotta get divorced from y'all wives, is that if it affected you that much, did it make you want to cry? Would you cry in front of
Hold
her
on.
about what's
Pause
going
on that question. You didn't answer the first question you asked.
Y'all
us.
didn't. That motherfucker think he's
We'll,
slick.
we'll answer that, but answer
that
the first
motherfucker's
question. You
like,
think
yeah,
slick?
yeah,
You think
bro.
you slick,
You
dog?
win, my guy.
You think
Go
you
ahead,
slick? Answer that
Yeah,
first
bro.
question. Can you cry in front of lava?
Right.
Oh, damn, call her out.
Call her out.
No? You said no? Okay. Answer.
There it is.
You said no.
So even if it was something serious, like
somebody died.
yeah.
Well, he already took death off the table.
Oh, you took death off the table. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Now go back. You answered that question. Now ask your question again.
Nah, so could y'all cry over something that's not death in front of them? Like what like I don't know what could it be that can make you cry, but
So then,
it's
in
not
that
even
case-
just cry. Just be open and vulnerable. Like let her like
okay.
just
Okay, I'm gonna say because
like,
anything ain't
just
crying.
let it off. Yeah, just break down and let it
down.
off your chest right to your significant other.
I
Like,
mean, if you're
Absolutely.
emotional like that.
I mean, I don't really cry like I don't be crying.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
that's what I was
if
gonna say,
if it's something like you just said, if it's divorce,
Just not even crying, bro. Just like
I mean I would let it off
let
my
it out,
chest,
like,
but
you
I
gotta
ain't
have
finna
an
just.
open ass conversation. Like tell her exactly how you feel. Like I
Get that
feel
shit
like
off.
it is. I feel.
Yeah, I've done that.
I've
I've done that. But ain't no, yeah, I've done that without crying.
Can't do that. I don't like doing
I
that.
don't feel like you
Nobody-
can
I
have
don't think-
a
well, I can see
solid
nobody. I know-
relationship
I don't like doing it.
Because-
without being open with a person like that.
But it's important though. You know what I'm saying? Like you get to a point where you got to get something off your chest like that, and you hold it in. Y'all, in my opinion, y'all doomed.
yourselves.
Y'all doomed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, I've done this several times in my life where, actually not that long ago. You know what I mean? Where I had some shit that was just weighing on me, and I held it or whatever for a while. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah, it's not even about crying. It was more so like to be open and straight up flat the fuck out honest. Not even like bitch you've been. It's about me though. Like man, I've been feeling like. And then I even said something about something that happened to me in my childhood. It all kind of just, it all made sense to explain it that way because I really wanted this person to really understand and get what it is I'm trying to convey because I knew that it was critically important to the future of knowing each other. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, yeah, man. But the crying part, I think that's individualistic. Some things are worth crying. Some people are just more emotional, man. Like,
on that aspect, like my thing is, yeah, you open up to the person. What I don't like and don't want to receive is you use that against me.
That's the worst.
That's what I don't like. Like on some real shit. It's been a lot of times I'll call my mom and vent to her, which I would do. I would vent to my mom before I vent to my wife.
I would too.
Why? Because I don't know. Because
I
I don't know. I don't want my. I don't want that to be. We get into a heated argument and you use that shit against me. I don't like that. I don't like to be like, if I'm opening up to you, I'm opening up to you for a reason. But then there's times you use it against me, then now I put up another wall. So now, well, why you ain't? Because the last time we had such and such, you use it against me. So I'm finna go back.
Like when you say use it against me, like
It be-
a
it be-
brief
it be-
example.
it be-
Like,
it be-
it gotta be a real one. It could be just like a brief example. Like I told you something about my dog dying in 6th grade. And then she'd be like, yeah, that's why your little bitch ass dog died.
Right,
Like,
it'll be some shit like that. It'll
that's
be an
fucking
it'll
terrible.
be an argument.
That's
and
terrible.
But
Never
you know
had-
women that get to going and realize, oh, I fucked up. I shouldn't have said what I
I've
said.
never had that
But
happen
have
to me.
you ever had a woman ever do that to you?
What? I've been married for 13 years.
I don't know. That don't.
That answers your
say
question.
what?
That means
Me and my wife been together, all together, for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
She had never thrown shit in my face.
count
Like,
yourself
like,
blessed.
like she again, it's come down to protecting each other's peace. Because women could say shit that break a nigga down.
I'm gonna give a perfect example, and I don't want her to feel no type of way or none of that. It was CJ. We went swimming one time at my cousin's birthday party, and CJ drowned, bro. He drowned. 5 minutes, I was gone. I went to the bathroom, used the bathroom. I come back. I don't even come back. I don't make it out the room. They banging on the door. CJ almost drowned. I rushed him to Providence Hospital. Rushed to the hospital. We get to the hospital. We take him. They rush him to Children's. Before we leave out the room, feel like I'm giving too much. Before we leave, it is what it is. Before we leave out the hospital room, she turns around and tells me and says, "It's your fault." How is it my fault? I go to the bathroom that quick. He there with his older cousin. I go to the bathroom that quick. A freak accident happened.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So why would you turn around and turn that on me? Like, that shit ain't cool.
Yeah, sound like she was off of emotions though.
She was on
Yeah,
Definitely off of emotions.
Her baby, man. Like,
Baby on
That's
the-
her baby. I
Yeah.
get that. But let's go to another time. I was locked up. It's nothing I could do. The boys got into a severe car accident. I call home. All I hear is screaming and crying. So I could have been the one to be like, "Oh, it's your fault they got to the car accident because daddy locked up. Mama supposed to be the one to protect them."
So was you able to sit down?
We
with
sat
her?
after the fact.
Sit
We
down
sat
with her
down
and open up
after the
and tell her how
fact.
you felt?
We sat down and talked about both incidents. Because why the fuck would you say that? Because if them people at the hospital heard you say that, you don't think they'd have brought CPS involved? That ain't cool.
Yeah, that was just
Absolutely.
going off of emotion too.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So
women do that shit
you
too
sat
much.
down and told her, you was able to sit down and tell her how
Yeah, we talked after the fact. But that ain't cool, bro.
Communication.
did she get it?
I hope so. I mean, we haven't had that issue before. So,
Or after?
I think it's sometimes some women don't know how to.
but even if you don't know, that ain't nothing you do.
Yeah, but when you base everything off of emotion and not knowing how to handle a man, you having issues like that. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
A lot of women
Go ahead.
don't know how to handle men. Just vice versa. Some of them don't know how to handle women.
And that's a fucked up situation because I'm going to the bathroom. It wasn't even
Yeah.
5 minutes, and my only child, my baby boy, damn near dead.
I
And
know
then you
it-
turn around and tell me in my face,
Yeah.
it's my fault.
That's tough, man.
Probably
So
too
now I'm
much.
looking at you like, bitch, why you gonna say some shit like that?
And it was just probably just based off of emotion and not knowing how to handle what you should say and not to say.
You
Live and
know?
learn. Live and learn.
Yeah,
You know,
that's all it is.
The thing I know, man, is that a lot of young ladies out here in the world, this ain't got nothing to do with you. This is like
Right.
okay, all right. A lot of young ladies in this world, man, they, you know, their definition of what a man is and what it should be is fucked up. The reason being, in a lot of cases, is because your daddy wasn't shit, and so the nigga that you base, I don't give a fuck in your life, your whole life or not. That don't make him a good, like a smart, strong. You know what I'm saying? This is he was there, and a lot of women they look at that was the first motherfucker they looked at like nigga. This is who a nigga's supposed to be, and your daddy was a bitch. He's a nigga, dead ass. Your daddy was a weak ass, hoe ass nigga, and so now you out here meeting weak ass, hoe ass niggas, and you don't know nothing else,
Yeah.
cause your daddy was a hoe ass nigga, and so yeah, your baby daddy a hoe ass nigga, and he, you know what I'm saying? So then you meet a man who ain't a hoe ass nigga, and you don't know what the
What
fuck
to do.
to do. You lost in the motherfucking sauce. You trying to go ass off, but you drowning in the shallow end. Okay,
That's
so
right.
that's a big portion that I've noticed, man. Cause I like nowadays, if I meet a girl or a woman or whatever, and she like, nah. And one of my key questions is, what's your relationship with your dad? If she be like, yeah, fuck that nigga, bitch, I'm not.
I'm gone.
Damn,
Out.
damn, oh my
I'm
God.
out. I'm out.
That's a red flag.
That's a magenta flag raised above the Empire State Building, my nigga. Like, bro, I dated a girl one time, and if she see this, you know what I'm saying, like, good, because
Not good.
Everybody say fuck you.
No, she good people's, man. But anyway, her daddy wasn't really about shit. And I witnessed her, man, like as a sober person, she was the sweetest, beautiful, most angel's queen thing. A few of these, I saw her sock her mom in the face.
Damn.
Dead ass. You know what I'm saying? So
Damn.
my point is, man, it's like, man, man,
What if she could have a relationship with her dad?
then that's still not my problem.
How she act off of that? Like if her dad didn't want to be involved.
That's
in her
fucked
life.
up, and he's a piece of shit, which in turn kind of makes her underdeveloped, and it's not my job to raise nobody. So if I don't give a fuck, like, yeah, it's true. I'm sorry. That's just, like some women, they daddy wasn't there, and I'm not saying that they underdeveloped. That's not what I'm saying.
That's what you said.
That's not what I'm saying.
You gotta explain it.
That's not what I'm saying.
Break it down. Break it down, bro.
I'll break it down a little bit.
Break it down a little bit.
Because I ain't got time to teach you if you don't know.
Damn.
'Cause they underdeveloped.
Break it down just a little bit, then. Break it down
I'll break it down a little bit.
All
It's
right.
like this. Like women are extraordinarily strong. Okay, and they can change the world and do everything else that a man can do. One thing that a woman can't do that a man can do is be a man.
Fair.
So that man's input into that child's life, and it can be an uncle that was there. That's cool. It can be all that shit still is valid. You know what I'm saying? But if there was nobody there, then period, that woman is going to miss out on certain lessons that are key and vital to her development when it comes to the opposite sex or dealing with life or dealing with the world or all that shit.
What if she could learn it from you though?
Then she ain't. Because I'm 40.
I ain't got time to teach all that.
I got time. I just ain't got the
You don't
fucking
want to.
patience. I'm sorry. Like a woman has to come into for me to be a woman, there's certain things you have to come in with. Like I'm not going back to first grade and teaching you math. I go back to the freshman college year as far as lessons go. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you already got all the basics down. You know how to add. I'm not about to teach you how to add. How to subtract. What the fuck I look like, yo, daddy? No, I don't. And if I do, I ain't him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even trying to be mean. This is me being real, man. Like,
You just don't have the patience.
I just don't have. It's not my job, man. My job is for us. Is to meet me where I'm at.
Yep, and let's build from there.
Because if I'm not saying, and this is totally metaphor, I'm not saying that I'm up here and she's down here. That's not what I mean.
Right.
But for the sake of understanding a visual example, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm at a certain point in my life where I'm doing this, and I'm not gonna meet somebody who's doing this, and we do anything other than say hi and bye. And for me, a woman that's not doing is not have the basic key ingredients into what I need. I'm not saying that she's lack of anything or she's invalid, but for me in my life and what I want, she's not sufficient enough.
Yeah.
So one of y'all said, I think you said, AJ, that women don't know how to handle men's. That's what you said. They don't know how to handle their emotions. So how do y'all think they should? Like how are they supposed to handle this? Because a lot of guys be like, they don't want to be emotional in front of their woman or whoever they're dealing with because they don't want to be looked at as soft or emotional.
Society
or
fuck that shit up.
Yeah.
So should they handle that?
And that's the thing. You need to know yourself before you start dating other people.
Yeah.
Because if you can't be vulnerable with the person who you're entrusting your heart to, right? And I ain't talking about somebody you just smashing and keeping it moving. You actually trying to establish a real connection and build with somebody. If you not in a space with your own self to where you feel like you can be vulnerable with that person, you shouldn't be dating that person. You see what I'm saying? Because then you're doing both of y'all a disservice. Because you're guarded, because you've been hurt before or whatever. You see what I'm saying? And then 9 times out of 10, either they're not or they are. And if they're not, then they're going to get hurt. And if they are, then in turn the relationship still is not going to work.
Yeah, I hear you, but
there's no
most men they guarded in the first place.
Exactly, because
just
most guys
strip.
start out like, oh, I'm gonna give you the word. I love these women, and then they get hurt, and then after that one, now all women is hoes.
Well,
all women is bitches.
Well, I mean, to be guarded it is definitely natural to be guarded as men, man. That's super natural to be guarded.
Yeah.
If we're talking about what I think y'all talking about, the kind of woman that we're talking about, like this is my motherfucking potentially either, you know, for those who are not married, this is like she has to. I can see it. She might be the one to take. You know, I'm not holding back shit because if I gotta spend the rest of my days with you, not have to, I don't think something like that, but if I choose to spend the rest of my days with you, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like I want you to know everything. I want you to know my weaknesses, my strengths, because I'm not worried about she gonna use this against me later. Because you know what I'm saying? Because that's me going into the situation with a negative connotation to everything we're doing. And I'm not doing it. I'm gonna give you, if I love you, I'm gonna give you a fair motherfucking shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, period.
Woo! Shit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I ain't been married, so I know you might know different things.
That means you gotta be vulnerable.
I am.
You okay with that?
I am okay
You
with
wanna
that.
be
I'm
able
very
to
much okay
be
with being vulnerable.
Able to share everything with that person.
There's certain things that you keep, like, as a man, there's certain morality and certain shit. Like, I'm not gonna tell my woman, like, you know what I mean, certain things, for example, like something stupid, like you said, whoever said it, like, oh, I was at the gas station, this girl winked at me.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
a
Like,
waste.
who gives a fuck? Or I'm not gonna tell her, like, oh shit, like that's, I don't know. Everything else I'm pretty open with. I'm a little stressed about a bill, or I'm stressed about, you know what I'm saying, I'm a little stressed. I want her to know that, because now what that does is that increases her patience with me as we go along.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I might say something that might be a little bit out of pocket, and maybe because she loves me enough and she knows what I'm going through, she might be like, baby, calm down. That's all right.
Have
You know
some
what
more
I'm saying?
understanding.
Right, but if you just got your chick in the dark all the time, she like, this nigga a fucking bitch ass asshole. This nigga black don't tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Nigga
Like,
always cussing me out.
you gotta help them to help you. You gotta help them to help you.
He a narcissist.
And motherfuckers love throwing that word around. And half they don't even know what the
Exactly
shit
what we just
means.
learned.
Right,
That
what the
shit came
fuck?
out
That
last
shit weak
year.
as fuck.
Narcissist was created last year.
Narcissist.
Spell it, motherfucker, spell it.
You was asking,
Narcissists has been around, bro.
Right.
how do a woman handle you?
Yeah, like because you said they don't know how to handle. A lot of times they don't. Not all, but a lot of times some females don't know how to handle a man who can, express his emotions and be open. And
I'm a
vulnerable
poet,
to
nigga.
women.
That's what I do.
I mean, shit, they gotta handle anything else like they do in life with care,
Mhm.
basically.
Yeah,
I mean, because the biggest thing on most men is our ego.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And like I said before, a woman can say shit to break us in two. If she already got the knowledge, I can't say this to him. He don't deserve that. You see what I'm saying?
Even in my anger.
Yeah, this is how you handle. True, he right. When I'm pissed off, because I'm pretty sure y'all done got into it with y'all wives before, whoever y'all dealt with, and they bit their tongue.
Which
Because
one?
once the words come out your mouth,
Can't take
you
them back.
can't take them back.
They out there.
The most powerful thing in the world is what you say.
This a motherfucking topic right here, boy.
The most powerful thing is what you say, because you can bring shame, you can bring harm, and you can bring life to things.
Mm-hmm.
And if you say something, you could snap somebody. You see what I'm saying? So if she handle the way she walk, the way she talk, how she go about life, she should be able to handle you just the same.
And I think that a key thing that people who are in it together for real is like love first. That should be first. Love before my anger, love before my disappointment, love before anything when it comes to this person. You know what I mean? So, and I'm really good at it. Like, I'm an Aquarius. February 8th, you know what I'm saying? Aquarius season's still in full of motherfucking fat. But like I know about myself, I am real like blunt. Like I'm real. Sometimes I've been called rude, and you know what I'm saying, like, because, and it's not for me. For me, it's not being rude. Like if somebody tell me something, and I think it's some motherfucking bullshit, I gotta check myself to not be like, man, get the fuck out of here. A woman might be telling me what she really feel about something, and I know that I have to slow. I have to be. If I don't give a fuck about you, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You don't get this work. But if I should care about you, you know what I'm saying, and I know that you may be a little more sensitive to the things that I say because you trust me and you trust my words, and you know my words are powerful because they are. You know what I'm saying? Like my words are very powerful. Like I have to be, no matter what the fuck I feel. If I have, unless I know for real I'm done with you, but I have to be more conscious about how I say things. And what I say, and when I say them, and with what tone I say them. Because if I'm talking anything above a J, then it can be taken wrong. I mean, I'm gonna start talking like that. Like when I talk to a woman, I talk like y'all. I'm like, no, nigga, hold on one second. Let me tap into my sin, baby. Let me tap into my.
And then you do it.
You know what I mean? Like, I get to hold my glass like this, like, go ahead, baby. I'm listening to you, sugar. Yeah, baby, you know. Tap into my AJ, like, nah, I don't even be doing that kind of thing. You gotta lean in, because whenever you talk, you lean in, you turn the side like this, like, I'm just saying, I don't even be doing that like that. I ain't even like that.
feeling him. My style.
I can't do my cam if I'm in an argument with somebody. No, what the fuck you mean? I can't. What the fuck you mean? I can't do the cam in the argument. It ain't gonna work.
Absolutely.
It ain't
Oh,
gonna work.
shit. I ain't ready to go off.
Man, what?
And I forgot damn
You almost
so.
had a couple moments right
Can't
here.
do the black. I can't do the black in the argument because it's gonna come out so like I care so much, but I
And you don't
don't
give a fuck.
I'm like, yeah. No, I fully understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is that's some fucking stupid shit. Damn, you don't understand, nigga. Like,
What the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about?
Oh, shit.
but I do think it's very important, man, that whoever you are, like another thing I noticed in like a lot of people, and this gonna be short, but a lot of people, man, you think that you're right, and you ain't. You're so used to just caring about your damn self that you have yet to develop the skills to be able to truly care about somebody else. Because when you truly care about somebody else, then you care about them just as much as you care about you, which in turn you start thinking about shit before you say it, how you say it, why you say it. And it's not perfect. You might fuck up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, as you learning it. But if that person loves you enough to be patient with you, and they'll know that you're trying, and they'll help you, and this is where being emotional comes out, allowing yourself to divulge deeper information because you know this person is trying to get it. If you see a person that ain't trying to get it, then no, hell no.
Right.
But if you with somebody and you can see in their eyes and their heart and their soul that they desire to get it, then give them more and spill to them because that's rare to find. And when you find something rare, like you got a rare watch, a rare car, a rare whatever, you're gonna polish that shit and keep it nice. You gotta do the exact same thing when it comes to finding love, man. Whatever you love, you know what I'm saying. But you have to be that, and because if you don't, you cannot look at love and say nothing negative about it because you gave love the lack of a chance. So if you got somebody righteous, that you really knows is really trying, then give it to them, man. And don't be afraid to cry, open up, share, write it down, repeat it, take them and show them, give them an example, whatever you need, because that's rare to find, man.
Don't cry.
Cry, nigga.
Don't cry.
It all boils down to
A lot of times you cry, you healing yourself. And don't be afraid to allow that love to heal you. You know what I'm saying? Like cry with the right shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of men are damaged in the fact that we think that it is unmanly to cry. Nigga.
Cry, nigga.
Cry, nigga.
Cry with your chest.
Cry, let it out. But
What y'all-
it's just important, man.
What y'all, so somebody told me that like when they get to the point where they gotta start expressing themselves, is usually it come out like argumentative.
If
That comes down to the woman not knowing how to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
you need to be emotionally mature.
Yeah.
and deal with emotionally mature people.
So I
And a
know
lot of people are emotionally immature
yeah.
and don't know how to handle their emotions. That's why they end up talking out of anger.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've tried to show you how I feel. I tried to show you how I like to be loved.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You're not understanding that. So me trying to explain that to you and you're not getting it. Now it's coming across to you as anger because the way I'm expressing it in frustration is because I'm trying to get you to understand, but you're not getting it. And you're not emotionally intelligent enough to understand that I'm trying to make this work and make this build, and you just not meeting the mark. So fuck you.
So she was saying like
She who?
you know
Oh, okay, she.
it's just
She.
Damn, if he said she, you let it roll she.
I didn't say
I
my-
did.
I didn't say she. I didn't say
She.
my- I said
This young lady.
She was
She.
saying that no, it's nothing like that. She was saying that like the guy, like fellas, guys, men, they don't be expressing themselves. They don't be open. They don't be vulnerable until the shit just build up, and then it's just like.
Because
They're probably afraid to come out because they're gonna try to use it against them.
that.
So, but I'm just saying that.
Or don't know how. Yeah, or don't know
I'm
how.
just saying that. I'm just saying if you saying that women don't know how to.
Fuck you.
Niggas definitely scarred, bro. Or she just don't give a fuck. Damn, bro.
I'm just saying, we were saying that some women don't know how to deal with the men.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
What about the men that don't know how to deal with their emotions or?
Yeah.
Or themselves.
I was about to say it's probably men.
Yeah, because society put on men. They say heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we bear so much weight, and we come from private backgrounds with with trauma.
Single parent household
You know what
type
I'm saying?
situation.
And it's always taught a man has to be a man, period, all the time. If I give you an example, your little son, he run and bust his leg on the ground, you pick him up and say, stop crying. Wipe it off, get off crying. Your little daughter do the same thing. You coddle her. You show her how to try to be, oh, baby, it's okay. We put that in, all of that got put into us, not to be emotional because they say that's not how a man's supposed
It
to
shows
be.
weakness.
Yeah,
That's what society treats.
and being able to cry and show emotion doesn't show weakness. It shows that you're alive. It shows that you're a human being. And that society do take that away from men.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, we have to bear so much. And when we do open up, like you say,
It's pouring.
females will throw that shit in your face. You this to that, you weak. You know what I mean?
But I think that it's that in the age we're in now, man, where counseling and not being afraid to open up is becoming more popular. So what's happening is and this is just one small instance of what's happening.
How about that?
Is that a lot of these men out here, man? They now finally get a chance to pour it out to a counselor, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it starts feeling good.
How y'all
So
feel
now
about
they start
that?
doing it a whole lot.
How y'all
And now
feel
women
about
are calling these men bitch ass
No
niggas.
sass.
You know what I'm saying? A sassy ass
Yeah,
niggas.
like-
How you feel about going to
And-
counseling to open up? How about that?
Oh yeah.
It's a beautiful.
I got an appointment on Thursday, bro.
Beautiful
Thursday,
thing.
yeah.
I got an appointment this upcoming Thursday.
Yeah,
I gotta
one-
take care of mine, bro.
I got one next week. It's the most.
I thought about going. I never been.
Nah,
you
I never
stupid,
been.
dog. Dog.
I've never been. Like on some real shit. I really thought about going. I never been.
How do you before y'all went to counseling? How did y'all view counseling?
I always was open to it
Always.
because it was,
Why
I felt it was a stigma in the black community. You don't need that. You don't need to talk to nobody.
Yeah.
Talk to God. It's a process when it comes to God, and when you want to get better, you got to meet Him halfway. Like He gonna come meet you halfway, but you also got to do the work for yourself. You also got to protect this. A lot of black men scared to protect that. You know what I mean?
That's what we too busy protecting this.
You good with counseling? How did you feel about it before you went though?
Well, as a little kid, my dad and my grandparents and so forth, they was like, nigga, counselors, go get that bottle, or you know what I'm saying, go, you know what I'm saying, go hang out with your homeboys, you know what I'm saying, tell your homeboy this shit. So he fucked up too. I'm gonna tell him anyway. We both gonna be fucked up about it. He gonna be like, hell yeah,
no, that's fucked up. Let's drink to it. Let's drink to it. That's
Shout
on
out
the
you,
line,
nigga.
right?
Fuck these hoes.
Right.
that ain't fixing shit. So as I got older, you know what I mean, like first I went to counseling, I was 18. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just wanted to fucking see what it was, and it was this white lady, and she ain't know shit about nothing that I've been through at all. But however, what it taught me was she did have some key information. You know what I mean? She made me feel safe where I was at. Her environment was warm and welcoming, and I had never been in an environment like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and anyway, but before I went to counseling the first time about it, like I felt like they saying some bullshit, but mama and daddy was already they fucked up.
Yeah.
I ain't want to be like that for my kids. So I'm very open and welcoming to talking to somebody, the right person, so.
So what you
I mean, I never been. I'm not against going. I just would like to. I would have to do my research and find the right person to go to.
I got one for you.
So then I link up with AJ and find the right the person to kick it with. Because I ain't never. I mean, I'm not against it at all.
Right.
Because instead of me going and trying to vent to my mom or whoever, at least I can go outside of. Because my mama keep it 100, but at the same time, that's mama.
Yeah.
She gonna still.
She got a bias.
Right.
To go somebody who unbiased, who don't know shit about you, who just
Facts.
genuinely listen to you
Yeah.
with no preconceived notion about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Other than your pants sagging, you know what I'm saying, or some shit like that. That's you can't help somebody physical's ideology, but it's very nutritional.
That's the best thing. I swear to God, everything I ever done.
What you got on
And I
counseling?
go with my son.
I say, I'm all for it, but if anybody want to vent to me, feel free to give me a call. for a small nominal fee. Make sure I listen to whatever you got to tell me. I'm biased, no judgment. I love you all. I make sure I love the people who I know that love me back. And I don't mind listening to people who even don't love me for a fee.
The artist and the counselor.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
I've always been told, you're such a great listener. Yeah, because I mean, I've heard a ton of bullshit my whole life, so why not listen to yours?
Stupid
Nah,
as
this
fuck,
guy
dog.
here, man.
Oh shit!
Now they got
When
they
your
got
book
me to
coming
come
out?
now.
I need a copy of your book, bro.
Oh, man.
Why not listen to yours?
Why not?
So what you think on it, bro? What you think on it, Black?
Yeah, I
About
like
counseling?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I did not want. I did counseling before. I did not want to do it. I did not. Like I was.
It was beneficial though, right?
Yes and no.
If you didn't want to do it, you probably went in there with the attitude of
I
I'm
didn't
kinda
know.
closed
I
off.
didn't. So I did counseling when I was like breaking up with my ex-wife. I had to, you know, we went to divorce. I mean, not divorce counseling. We went to marriage
Marriage counseling.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Try to salvage and get you.
yeah, to try to, you know, try to see if we can have a counselor try to help fix whatever issues we was having.
Right.
And before going to it, I'm like, man, I don't want to do this shit. And I personally think a lot of fellas feel like that. I don't want to fucking go talk to this motherfucker.
Right.
I don't want to go.
I got
talk
shit to
this
do,
motherfucker.
nigga.
I don't wanna-
Who don't know me?
I don't want to go tell him my problems. That's like another being vulnerable kind of thing.
Right.
Like, I
Right.
don't want to go talk to this motherfucker. But you know, at that point, it was like, all right, well, if I want to do this, if I want to be in this relationship, I better try. Cause she was recommending, like, let's go do this. And I'm like, man, all right. And we did it, and it, you know, they gave us a little work to do and stuff like that. So it was something different to try to help. I mean, I think it is helpful, but you just gotta be open and be honest. And when you go in there, in order for it to work.
Right.
And honestly,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
9 times out of
The
10,
counselor.
whatever you was dealing with was some bullshit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna listen to your bullshit, and I'm gonna give you an honest opinion, unbiased,
and a bill.
and an invoice. You know what I'm saying? You paid at the end of service.
Play before service. When
I don't
was in
trust you
counseling,
like
had
that.
to pay before.
I don't trust you like
You had
that.
to pay before we had the session.
Before the session, because here's the thing: you might try and sniff me on the bill
Exactly.
because it didn't work out.
You gotta pay
And-
before.
and look, I gave you the steps that you need to take to make this work. You didn't listen to them, so that don't mean that I shouldn't get paid. So yeah, you pay me in advance, and I'll listen to you, no problem. Yes, good ear. I'll make sure I hear everything you say and give you stable rationale.
Stupid.
Would you go for yourself?
When I go just for myself.
Alone, just clear.
I'll be honest, probably not.
You got that up quick.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not. I'm
No,
not.
that's not for
Do
me.
you have
I ain't
anything
going.
against it?
No, I think it does help people. I think counseling does help a lot of people, but
You the same for you?
it's just not for me personally. Like I don't.
So, question then. So counseling
You know,
for you.
well,
How do you
Go ahead,
unpack
go
the
ahead.
I was
issue?
about to say, what was you about to say?
I mean, I was just saying, I don't like the whole concept of going to talk to somebody that I don't know about what's going on with me. For one, I don't know them. For two, I don't want to talk to somebody about what's going on with me. I'm just being honest.
Right, but
Like,
how do you know if they do or don't?
They don't. I do or don't.
If they can't connect with you, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they,
Eyeballs.
No.
Do it, don't what, nigga? Say it. Say it, motherfucker. I dare you. Say me counseling one more time, motherfucker.
Sound like it. He need it. He need it.
Hey, give this nigga some help.
Oh, right now.
No, bro. For real.
But that's
Like,
valid though, man. These questions
I
are
mean, I'm
valid.
just.
Like,
I know I'm not the only guy who feel like.
of
that.
course not.
No, you're not.
There's a lot of people that feel like, but I'm saying like, you saying you wouldn't talk to nobody because you don't think they've been through what you've been through, or they can't.
No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying
Or
that. at all.
basically help whatever you dealing with.
No, I don't. I like I said, when I did do counseling, and I think currently, you know, counselors they do help people. Like I think, you know, they do have valid, you know, they help people.
Mhm.
You know, they can help you get
They-
through whatever
but
you're
they
going
can't help
through.
you.
I'm saying like for you, black, if you were going through something,
Right.
do you think you could go talk to a counselor?
I know I could go to, but I don't want to.
Right. Okay. So okay.
I could definitely do it. I did it before.
He said, "It's not for me."
Just saying.
But would you willing to be if you dealing with stuff and you feel like, you know, it is like one of the most safest places.
Black gonna go play basketball
I'll tell you where I'm going to go.
or go to the gun range or
To the gym.
clapping some cheeks.
If none of that stuff
I feel
work,
better now, baby.
if none of that stuff work,
No, you're right.
if none of that stuff work, would you be open to do it?
It's I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna
It's a
depend
last
on.
resort.
It's gonna depend on how deep the issue is. Before, like when I did it before, it was
The deep issue.
marriage or divorce. Like,
Right.
that was deep enough for me to be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right,
Let's try to make it work.
Yeah.
I mean, but what if, and this is totally what if, brother. I don't know your situation. I don't know. But what if a portion of the reason why you got divorced is because there's some deep-rooted things in there that you don't even know are really there for real?
Yeah.
That by talking to somebody, they can help bring those out. And then, before you know, you're like, God damn, I didn't even know I was holding on to all that shit. Like, and you know what I mean?
That's why I be choking hoes
And you
and
gain
pissing off.
5 years of your life or something. You know what I mean?
No,
So,
that's straight up. And this, when I was doing marriage counseling, that was that was part of what they was. Yeah, that was part of what they was getting into. So, I mean, that's a valid reason to go for real. But I just don't want to. I'm honest with you.
that's real shit. You just don't want to go. I get it. I don't want to go to the motherfucking dentist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck that nigga.
I like going to the dentist.
I hate going to dentists. I hate them niggas. That little nigga.
Clean me up.
Clean me up.
Clean me up. Okay. I hate getting STD tests when they put the little Q-tip on your dick.
What?
But I go. But I'm happy to go. But I go.
Yeah, my chart looking
Oh, what?
good.
Y'all
My chart good. Ain't
Y'all
it?
start?
Yeah,
My chart good. Nigga, my shit all green symbols,
I don't
nigga.
ever want to think about that Q-tip again.
Nigga.
Nigga.
The first time I had it, she was like, no, she was like, she like, no, it ain't, but it is better. She like, you gotta hold it. You gotta hold it. I'm like, I can't. If I hold it, I'm yanking that bitch away from you. Like, so she grabbed my shit and like, oh,
Man,
nigga.
come on, man. Don't talk about it, bro. I don't want to think about it. That feeling, bro.
All you niggas out there don't know the fuck we talking about, go get fucking checked. Ladies, stop fucking
Keep
your
your
man.
mind
You don't know
on
what the fuck
point.
this is about.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, counseling I think can be helpful. I think that, you know, if you are constantly running into the same issues of any kind, or you know, you watch a movie and you just fight for some strange reason you want to cry but you hold it back as your man, or hear me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always signs and symbols, man, that your inside is telling you, like, nigga, it's too much in here. You snapping all the time. You fucking always tired. You fucking, you know what I'm saying? Some of that shit is health, like physical shit, but at the same time, mental health will cause exhaustion. Emotional exhaustion will cause, you know what I'm saying, like physical discomfort. So all I'm saying is, whether it's for anybody out there or not, like, pay attention to your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, pay attention to these signs, man, because this shit will cause you to end up fucking being alone in the motherfucker when you 85 or alone and shit. So take care of your shit, man. Take care of your physical. You in the gym all the time. You buffed as fuck, nigga. But you watch a movie like Backdraft, nigga, or fucking Mickey Mouse, and you don't know why you crying because you saw Mickey Mouse, nigga.
What movie made you cry?
Because he keeps saying it.
Nigga, I'm cute with mine. The first time I cried at a movie, it was Backdraft. When I was fucking
Backdraft.
10 or whatever, 11, 9,
Yeah.
Backdraft got me.
Oh my God,
I was like, nigga, why you gotta go back in there, nigga?
I was
seen
about
that.
10.
I ain't watched that.
I ain't seen Backdraft.
Backdraft got me.
Backdraft made you cry.
That
I ain't seen it.
What movie made you cry?
I ain't had a movie make me cry.
Ever?
Nah.
Titanic?
Hell no. Remember the Titans? I was mad at Remember the Titans. I was that motherfucker mad. Fuck them. Go do that shit your damn self.
Louis, goddamn.
Fuck them.
I was
Nah.
emotional as fuck when
When he
them
give
Titans.
his son, you feel me? Why you hit him like that?
Another movie that choked me up was Notebook. The Notebook.
I ain't never seen no book.
Yeah, I ain't
I'm
never
ashamed of it. I ain't watched it either.
I ain't gonna lie. My woman at the time made me watch Notebook, and it's a good movie. But I was looking at that shit. It was like listening to a Maxwell CD. Yeah, it was like listening to a Maxwell CD. It's like, oh, this is cool. I'm feeling good about this shit, but turn this shit off. Like that's just me though. Like the old Maxwell CDs, when we had the phone. That's it. Emotional. Yeah, that's how I felt about Notebook, man. It was like I'm gonna watch this shit because I know I'm gonna get some pussy.
What movie made you cry? Put you on blast.
Come on, man, put it out there, brother. Let us know.
I'm thinking, bro. I'm thinking. 'Cause I know it.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate
Lion
Factory.
King it might make him cry.
Who?
Lion King was.
Oh, Mufasa, you doing my?
That shit was tough. But
When Scar hit that hand, he goes,
Yeah, niggas crazy.
Mufasa. Sorry.
Mufasa.
nah, bro. It was Lion King, bro.
Let the man get his emotions out. Y'all making him feel
This
weird
why
about.
This why we don't talk about shit. Look,
Right. This why niggas say shit.
nigga, what movie made you cry? Whole ass.
Suck ass nigga.
You a simp. That's your simp ass up.
Crying and shit, man. Ain't no crying in there.
Hey, y'all dumb,
That nigga
dog.
say on the wood, over there crying.
Oh,
shit.
I'm crying now, nigga. Y'all dumb as fuck. Come on. Give it to us, Jay.
Come on, we gotta
Let
finish
Jay
out.
get it out, man.
We gotta finish out. Come on.
We gotta end this episode too
Yeah,
soon,
we gotta
man.
end this episode.
Give it to us, Jay.
Get your ass in the back seat. Get your ass beat.
That shit was so
Black, shut the fuck up.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, dog.
Dang.
You know what? I don't know if I necessarily cried, but it made me real emotional. Forrest Gump.
That was a good one.
Fresh Prince.
At the end.
Oh, with the dad. By the dad. Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
He done went and got a whole daddy statue and
Oh
everything.
shit, William.
Shout out to Will Smith,
Everybody
man.
fucked up
That was a
already.
phenomenal
Man,
fucking
God.
powerful
Yeah.
scene.
Man.
He wasn't there when I didn't go to fucking school. He didn't go to basketball. Hey man, to hell with him.
Man.
To hell with him.
Yeah, that was a good. Yeah, that was.
Hey,
Yeah.
why him won't be, man?
Nah.
I was like, damn, cuz.
Hey, why my homeboy in our group chat nigga always be posting that shit? I'm like, why the fuck you keep putting this
Cuz that shit made him cry. He
right.
Yeah.
I just probably touch every nigga
me and
in the world.
communicate in a certain way.
This shit rough.
That shit was that.
I'm Cameron Cottrell.
Jay Sims.
Black Magic.
AJ Miller.
Motherfucking dismantle, nigga.
This man.
Ask about me, cuz.
Right.
And we out. Peace.
Peace.